They probably got a cheeky little settle. Oh no, there's the combo. Don't give up, Sam. Whatever you do, don't concede. You're in for. They do have the cheeky settle. I'm really happy that they had that actually. Oh, really happy they had that. Come on, Niv-Mizzet. Yes. Yes. We got it. What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're gonna be diving into an infinite combo using Niv-Mizzet Parun and Curiosity, a little uncommon that comes to us from Jumpstart. And this combo is very, very awesome, and you'll notice up here in the top left that it's Infinite Mizzet, 2. So this is technically the second version. For that first version, we're actually going to be going over it in the deck tech wrap up of this video, so be sure to stick around. There's also some extra info that I'm going to be dropping in the deck tech wrap up about the channel and general things that'll be happening over the next few weeks. So if you're interested in that, again, be sure to watch all the way through to the end, and I'll be telling you all that stuff there. But as far as the deck goes, how does this combo work? And honestly, why is it so kick-ass? So, I had somebody, simply G for Jeff, I'm not quite sure. A Twitch viewer, a YouTube sub, an awesome guy or girl. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, I'm very thankful. They've made some awesome ideas and some awesome suggestions as far as this deck goes and other ones, and super grateful for that. But nonetheless, the way the combo works, 6 mana 5/5, this spell can't be countered, so already spicy, right? Whenever you draw a card, Niv-Mizzet deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an any instant or sorcery spell, you get to draw a card, so it kind of procs itself, right? Now, Curiosity comes into play because you enchant Niv-Mizzet with this, and then it reads, whenever enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. You see where I'm going with this? So you put this on Niv-Mizzet, you draw a card, or you cast a spell at any point, and you get the combo started, and then you deal 1 damage to the opponent's face. Curiosity procs, and you draw a card, and because you draw a card, Niv-Mizzet deals 1 damage, and you deal 1 damage to the opponent's face, and you draw a card, and it goes on and on, basically until they're dead or until you mill yourself. But ideally, you have 60 cards in the deck to start out with. Let's hope you don't run all the way through them before you can kill your opponent, right? If they have 100 health, don't try this. Maybe just try to use Terror of the Peaks, right? Anyway, so down here in the bottom end, we do only have 3 copies of Curiosity, as again, you're just trying to get one of these onto a Niv-Mizzet, and then you're good to go. Next up, we have 2 copies of Fae of Wishes, and this deck does run an adventure sort of side theme to it, and that's mostly because Niv-Mizzet procs off of instants and sorceries, and, well, adventure spells are both instants and sorceries and creatures, so I guess they're all 3. Either one of the 2, and then they're the other one for sure. You get what I'm saying, right? So Fae of Wishes allows us to jump over here into our sideboard, which we'll get into that later. Then we have Paradise Druid, which allows us to help cast Niv-Mizzet, right, if we don't have the right kind of lands, because this is a Temur deck, and Niv-Mizzet is a little cost expensive as far as, color goes. So Paradise Druid, really nice there, has hexproof, so fantastic. Growth Spiral, gonna allow us to ramp up, draw a card, procs Niv-Mizzet, and, because it draws a card, it procs Niv-Mizzet twice, which is really awesome. Lucky Clover is going to allow us to double up on all of our adventure spells, which is really awesome considering we also have Double Vision, which allows us to double up on our spells, and you get where I'm going, right, with this sort of stuff. So Brazen Borrower, another adventure spell, 2 mana, get to return target non-land permanent opponent controls, and then it comes down as a 3/1 flash flying creature. Super good. A lot of damage for what it does. And with like Clover, getting to bounce 2 things of your opponents for 2 mana instant speed is just awesome. Bonecrusher Giant is really cool because the 2 damage that it comes from its instant adventure spell can't be prevented. So, if somebody has, I'm trying to think of a weird situation where this happens, but there are some niche situations, and Bonecrusher Giant is one of those cards that just punches through them. Not to mention it comes down as a 4/3, so super good for our Terror of the Peaks, which we are playing in this deck as a 2 of. Anyways, moving us down, we have 2 copies of Cultivate and 2 copies of Euro. I kept going back and forth, and I was like, you know what? Honestly, both of these cards are just so good. Cultivate really helps you cast your Niv-Mizzet, right? Because it allows you to dive in and find the actual cards that you need, the mountains and the islands. However, Euro is great because it allows you to ramp while also getting a 6/6 down and gaining 3 life and drawing a card and putting an extra land onto the battlefield. So, yeah, a ton of stuff. And then, of course, Uro can always come back again and again and again, which is very nice. Now we get into the kind of the crazy part of the deck, right? The whole reason that we're running this as Temur and not just as Izzet. Genesis Ultimatum, and I want to go over this before we explain the rest. 7 mana sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield and the rest into your hand. Exile Genesis Ultimatum. So the nice thing about this card is realistically you can be casting this on turn 5 kind of easily. Sometimes turn 4 if you hit the Cultivate and the Euros and the Growth Spirals, all that just right. But yeah, turn 5 Genesis Ultimatum, which means you could have a turn 5 Niv-Mizzet Curiosity, right? Because both of these are permanents. Enters the battlefield, you put this on this, and you're all good to go. Aside from that fact, you also have the chance of getting down things like Double Vision, which is really good for all your adventure spells, right? Given you already have Lucky Clover, you can just be copying the hell out of them. Terror of the Peaks. Genesis Ultimatum, Terror of the Peaks is honestly really great. If you get down to Terror of the Peaks and a Niv-Mizzet, you're dealing 5 damage here. Not to mention if you hit a Euro or Bonecrusher, Brazen, you have all of these awesome cards. And then you also have a Nissa. So all in all, Genesis Ultimatum 2 of beautiful. And if you happen to get a Double Vision down before your Genesis Ultimatum, oh man, you're going diving, right? You're going diving so far. 2 Double Visions, even better. So we've kind of already gone over Double Vision enough. It does allow you to copy the first instant or sorcery spell you cast each turn. So that is on your turn and your opponent's turn, and you may choose new targets for this copy. Be careful with Brazen Borrower, as you can only bounce so many things realistically. But things like Bonecrusher Giant or Fae of Wishes, go to town. Go to town. Next up, Terror of the Peaks, 5 mana, 5/4 that allows you to deal damage to any target whenever another creature enters the battlefield, and you deal the damage equal to that creature's power. So, blah 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 blah. Obviously, you have a lot of high power creatures: Euro, Niv-Mizzet, another Terror of the Peaks, and then it also costs 3 life if your opponent wants to target it with the spell, so it has a little bit of protection there. Nissa allows you to ramp, gives you creatures, all that nice stuff. Niv-Mizzet we've gone over, and then last but not least we have Beanstalk Giant, which allows you to ramp, and it's a big creature, which is great for Terror of the Peaks. And you can copy it with Lucky Clover and Double Vision, so you can ramp even harder. Honestly, I may not have enough basics, but as far as I've played, and trust me, I played it quite a little bit this morning. I was fine with basics. The only thing I will say is you might want to add an extra island. Maybe cut out one of the Fabled and add in an extra island. That feels like it might be right. And you know what? If you don't have the Rootbound, if you don't have the Sulfur, whatever, use the Scry lands. Use the lands that gain you health. It's not a huge deal. It's really not. Now over into the sideboard, because you will be hitting your Fae of Wishes and you will be grabbing these cards in order to grab your other cards for the combo, which is something you need to pay attention to. So the first card that I want to touch on actually is Drawn from Dreams. This card is going to allow you to dive down into your deck, look at the top 7 cards of your library, and put 2 of them into your hand, right? For 4 mana, you can't beat that when you're a combo deck. You're looking for a Niv-Mizzet, you're looking for your Curiosity, and if you don't have either one of those, then you've probably hit somewhere here in the middle where you've ramped real good, and then all you need is the combo. Or vice versa, if you haven't ramped real good, but you've managed to hit a Fae of Wishes, come over here and grab a Cultivate, right? Then you can ramp real good. Equally so, if your opponent's playing a control deck and you're like, man, I can get the Niv-Mizzet down, but they're never going to let the Curiosity down, right? Because Niv-Mizzet can't be countered, so you don't have to worry about that. But you do have to worry about when your Niv-Mizzet is down and they see the Curiosity coming, what do? Grab a Sinister Sabotage. Makes it cost 4 mana, but hey, if you just got a Niv-Mizzet down, obviously you have 6 mana, unless you got lucky with Genesis Ultimatum, but in that case, you have 7 mana, so even still. Fairy's Time Twist, if you need some protection from for your Niv-Mizzet, excellent choice. This protects your Double Vision, your Terror, your Nissa, literally any permanent. Beautiful. Right now it doesn't protect it in some scenarios because it still returns at the beginning of the next end step, so people can still get it if they have 2 targeted removals, if that makes sense, but it does the job nicely for a common. And then we get into kind of the fun stuff, not to mention Storm's Wrath if you need some board wipe, which I did run into this situation where we needed the Storm's Wrath. Here it is, 3 copies, boom, take them out. But yeah, the fun stuff. So Teferi, Master of Time, drawing a card. Obviously this procs Niv-Mizzet. Also gets you through your deck a little bit faster, not to mention you can phase out creatures. If you can get to the point of taking 2 extra turns, well, you're in a really long match, but also awesome, right? Next up, we have Ral Storm Conduit, another way for you to copy your spells and, you know, deal a little bit of side damage or whatever if you're into that kind of thing. Then we have Thousand Year Storm to be a little kooky because I enjoy it and you can't tell me not to play fun stuff. We only have a 1 copy, so whatever, shut up. No, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Have your fun in your sideboard, because there are going to be games that you're taking over and your opponent's going to be like, yeah, like, show me more. What else does your combo do? In which case, you know, have that fun stuff ready. And then for the not so fun people, the people that pull out Yugen on you, you try to Yugen them back, right? So we do have one-off Yugen because it's a great card. It's a fun card. You may not like it. You may not like to play against it, but I mean, it's really fun to play. Anyways, that's going to do it for the deck tech breakdown. I know it was a little bit of a longer one. I've been trying to keep them shorter nowadays, but there is a lot of information within this deck and within the combo. So thanks everybody for watching all the way through. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy the matches even more so. Once again, I have some special information here at the end of the video, so be sure to watch all the way through, or if you don't, just skip to the end, whatever. There's important information for everybody. All right, enjoy the matches. Without further ado, here they are. Zerolith. Look, I'm gonna call you Zero. No offense, obviously no offense, but you make a complicated name. I feel like going for the forest first is fine. Explore, what a... Oh god, we don't need stomping ground. Not quite yet. Although it looks like our opponent is also playing Temur ramp, so that's kind of cool. Risen Reef, they chose to go for elementals. I guess elementals would have been cool with the Terror of the Peaks as well, right? Maybe that's where we should have went. Who knows, who knows. Alright, so we have our 3 red. Now we need to get our blue. We only have 2 blue sources in the deck. That's what it is. But that's fine. We also have Paradise Druid, so she can be our 3rd blue source. Alright, so we need 2 turns. We'll get down Niv-Mizzet. Which means we can get down either Double Vision or Terror of the Peaks on this next turn. We'll have to see what we draw. Nissa. Oh. Oh. So that's how you want to play me a game. I can't say I'm too upset about it. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, Nissa is really, really nice, especially with the stomping ground we have over here. Yeah, fuck it, give me a Nissa.
We will not fail.
I think I'd rather lose the forest if I'm gonna lose anything, honestly. Not saying I want to, but we can bounce back with that being lost. Alright, Zero, what you got for me? Turn all creatures to their owner's hands. Ooh, got team. Anti-ramp. Alright. So I wonder, how close can we get? We would have needed it to be what's it called, right? That's fine, because we can still go Terror, Paradise. Yeah, very nice. Probably should have attacked first, but whatever. Who's judging me? Shut up. So they should be at 14 points of health. In all seriousness, if you're trying to play this deck to its maximum potential, swing in with your land, then throw down the Paradise Druid. I know, sometimes I act goofy and sarcastic, and I feel like that's sometimes hard to interpret as that, you know. Yugen. What a fucking surprise. What a fucking surprise, Yugen. Now the real shitty thing about this Yugen is the fact that it took away our ability to get down Niv-Mizzet. Not having that other blue source is really fucking us, huh? Alright, well, you're definitely dying.
I have
No, you don't, Yugen. You have this one battle. That's it. It's me, you, and Zero. I can't complain too much, though. We do have access to Yugen ourselves. We've almost drawn out all of our basic lands, haven't we? That's good. Then I'll have nothing but the stuff that I need. We have plenty of red mana, I feel like. This only costs this amount? Well, that's pretty good if you ask me. Go ahead, Beanstalk Giant, do your thing. And we'll take them down. So they should actually be, let's see, 9 by now? That's not bad. It's not too shabby. Alright, let's see what they got for us. Ooh, spicy euro. I'll take some blue mana now, please. Thank you, game. Blue mana and then all the spells you want to give me. Adventure, regular, I don't care. I'll take them. Are they? They are. They're getting it down. They said, yo, bro, you got a Beanstalk Giant. I need another big body. This Risen Reef ain't cutting it. It's understandable. Alright, so they have, what, 3 mana left? And they pass. Fae of Wishes, that is kinda nice. Do I want to double vision down before I Fae of Wishes, though? I mean, probably. Shit. Right, 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. Going next to combat. Get him, Beanstalk. Fuck him up. Beautiful. Alright. Let's see what we can hit here. We actually don't need any more of those. Drawn from Dreams would probably be pretty good, right? Drawn from Dreams. We have our own Yugen we could grab. Let's do 1 Drawn from Dreams and a Teferi, because that's fun. Both of those are fun. So we can use Drawn from Dreams, find that other blue mana, finally, and get our Niv-Mizzet down. We can also use Drawn from Dreams to look for our Curiosity, I believe is the card. Niv-Mizzet Temur, any specific combo? Oh yeah, we're trying to do that infinite combo that you told us about yesterday. I just got to looking at it again and I decided, you know, I think a Temur version of this would be really fun and really cool, so. Lucky Clover. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, let's do it. Drawn from Dreams. Find me what I need to find. Surely. There's a Curiosity. There's blue. First try. First try. What else? What else? What else? Brazen's fun, right? Brazen's fun. And another Fae of Wishes. Oh, no, wait. There's the ultimatum. Chance, you freaking goof. Alright. So, tap, tap. Lucky. And Brazen, right? Get out of here. Get out of town. Get him. Alright, so opponent's down to 5. They got quite a ground to cover. We have the combo though. Curiosity, Niv-Mizzet Parun. We still need another blue mana actually. Oh man. Oh, they're conceding it out. They got down to Fiery Emancipation though, so you got a tip of the hat from me, sir or madam. Lenecroroy. I hope I'm saying that properly. Anyways, this looks like a fine hand to keep, right? We have the Beanstalk Giant to ramp to the Nissa. Oh, you know what I just realized? We made a major mistake. I didn't go grab any more blue basics. We need at least 3 blue basics, I feel. That's alright. We'll manage. You know, we managed last game. We'll manage this game, surely. I almost just want to throw down Sulphur Falls first, because if we hit something like Growth Spiral, oh no, I'll probably still Lucky Clover, wanna? I don't know actually, that's a good... Well, chance now it's I think we do still hit the lucky clover. As much as I like did that whole play specifically for growth spiral. Yeah, here's the thing. I think if you don't have lucky clover, by all means growth spiral. Hey, stop it. Stop it. You motherfucker. I guess there's the argument for going growth spiral, right? It doesn't get bounced. Who's gonna bounce it twice though? Really? Really? So we want green blue, right? So we can cast growth spiral. And leaving up the mana makes it look like we may possibly have a counter spell. We don't, we have growth spiral, but you know. Look at this land. Oh man, we're ramping. There's the curiosity. Do I go for the terror? I mean, obviously I want to, but I think Nissa is the more appropriate answer here.
Protects the virtue of this world. The land fights for us.
Don't you do it. Ah, they did it. I don't think we're gonna get to use that mana, but you know, it was there for a second. All right, in turn. Whatever. We still have a Nissa. There's another lucky clover. Another lucky clover into a Fae could find us everything we want to find. But at the same time, it's terror. You know what? No. Terror is not why we're here. It's fun, yes, but it's not why we're here. By the way, I see that horsefly, and I gotta say, terrified. Okay, well, fine. You want to counter that spell? Take some of this. Take a little bit of this, Johnny. Again, I think our green mana is actually the least valuable here, which is a little funny. Like, rarely does that happen in a ramp deck, but it's not the least valuable early, right? But as far as casting the Niv-Mizzet goes, it's not too needed, you know? Given Niv-Mizzet is only red and blue. So, well, now that really worries me because I don't know where that horsefly went. It got in the house, right? And I was like, oh no. And then it got into my room, my office, right? Not my bedroom. God, that would not happen. And I shoot it out last night, and I was like, cool, it's gone. Obviously, this morning it's found its way back in here. For those of you who don't know, horseflies they're nasty creatures, really. So they gotta have another drown in the lock, right? Let's do this. Let's pump fake them out. Cause yeah, they want to counter that, right? And we have another one. No, you fucking goon. You're not countering what you need to be countering. All right, you know what? Go for the attack then. See what they do then. Get them. Fuck them up. The bad thing is if they're playing Tyrant Scorn and Drown in the Lock, they definitely have an answer. Okay. It was just a matter of what that answer was, right? So now we can Fae of Wishes. Do it. Do it. What do we want, you know? What do we actually want here? Cultivate, no. I'll take a Drawn from Dreams because that's really good. I found that works well. And then, I mean, honestly, a Ral to copy our stuff, given we don't have anything right now. Probably not bad, but opponent's also playing counter magic, so let's grab a Sinister. Pay 2 there. This way we can cast Sinister, right? Go ahead, play a spell, I dare you. You've been countering and killing my stuff all game, now it's my turn. Oh, how the tables have turned. And even when we go to cast Drawn from Dreams, we can still keep up mana for Sinister, so. I gotcha. I gotcha. Old Chancy Boy is getting a little bit better at this whole Magic the Gathering stuff. Oh, that's beautiful. Too bad we can't actually cast it and have Sinister, and they definitely have counter magic, so you know. We also have a Nissa that we can minus out. Or, you know, victory. Woohoo! Clown, gonna be our first foe. But now at least when I call him a clown, there's nothing wrong there. I love the Lucky Clover Euro. Terror of the Peaks and this is nice, but I really like the early game ramp, right? I'll keep it. We'll go Fable Passage first. Grab some red mana probably. There's an argument to be made to grab blue mana, but now that I see the Niv-Mizzet, it's like made up in my mind. I'm grabbing red. So another thing, we should make sure that we have at least 3 basic red and 3 basic blue. I think we do, but we might only have 2 of one of them. We'll see. Elves are very popular right now, so no big surprise seeing them. We'll start getting down our Lucky Clovers, and hopefully we can get some Bonecrusher Giants in here before too long, right? Take them out before they get too big. Either which way, we do have a Euro to play for next turn. Oro, however you want to say it. Yeah, would love to see a Bonecrusher Giant. No, another land. I'm not upset about it. And a basic red means we're going to be up to 5. That's enough for a terror. And we have 1, 2, 3 red. But only 1 blue if we do that. We have 2 blue and 2 red if we make the steam vents blue. Well, we definitely need to start dealing with these elves. They're getting way too many of them, right? Yikes. Well, there's the thing about playing historic. Alright, so I could throw down a Lucky Clover and hit Beanstalk on 3. But you really only need 2 from what I'm seeing. Proccing it 3 times doesn't appear to do anything. If I throw down a Nissa, we don't have the proper land to untap for the... I keep saying Beanstalk for the Bonecrusher. That's unfortunate. Does give us a 3/3 defender, but we don't really want to use that 3/3 defender. We should let them know we're thinking. Alright, well here's the thing. If the first 2 procs kill that, then I should be able to kill that, right? Alright, so this is good. This is fine. And what we'll do is I guess it doesn't really matter, right? We want this to go here, and we want this to go here, and that'll reduce hers and then kill her, and that'll reduce the rest. Ha ha ha, figured it out. It's like a puzzle. It's like a little puzzle. But we got it. 2 pieces of removal there. Ooh, another Arc Druid. Not what you want to see, but okay. Better than the one that pumps them all, right? Another red land. We're getting so close to the Niv-Mizzet. I can smell it. I kind of want to drop the terror. You know what I mean? At least, if nothing else, that'll mean next turn we can get down the Bonecrusher, right? Should actually be able to get down possibly Nissa plus Bonecrusher, actually. If we tap the lands that are tapped here, and we untap a forest, we should have 3 mana. Throw down Bonecrusher, procs Terror. Seems pretty good. Oh no. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, so we lose. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. We had a good course of action there, though. Had a good course of action there. We're back up against Sam. I don't remember if Sam was playing a very friendly deck for us or not, so you know, I guess we'll see. It was the life gain angel beatdown. I gotta say, Sam, I'm not fucking happy about it. I'm not. Alright, so we're up to 3, potentially 4 mana if we can get an untapped here. Another Speaker of the Heavens. You don't say. You don't fucking say, huh? So we can hit the Growth Spiral plus the Bonecrusher. We could also just try to ramp straight to the Genesis, right? Use Cultivate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. That is 7. That means we could hit. Yeah, it's really hard for me to say no to this. So we have the 2 red, right? 1, 2. We have the 2 blue. All right. And then for Niv, we have 1, 2, 3 red and 1 blue. So we'll need more blue for sure. Of everything, like we have green and we have red, but we only have blue right there and blue right here. That's fine. You can't be too worried about that stuff. But look at all these Speaker of the Heavens. Sam, you goon. Put any number of permanent cards into the battlefield. Well, we have 3 lands, a Lucky Clover, and a Curiosity. I guess we could have shocked that in, right? And been fun. Ah, well. Bye-bye, Genesis Ultimatum. Yuck. Disgusting. Hate you. Alright. Sam. Listen. Fuck, seriously? We couldn't even draw a Bay of Wishes. That's what we really needed there. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't even think we're gonna have enough, are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, baby. Oh, freaking baby. Are we about to have enough to do this shit? Take that, Sam. Now who's the clown? Yeah, we can pull this. This is for disrespecting us 2 games in a row. Voila. That was a really lucky Fae of Wishes, by the way. Oh, that was so great. Now I do, yeah, good game. You know what they have, don't you? They probably got a cheeky little settle. Oh no, there's the combo. Don't give up, Sam. Whatever you do, don't concede. You're in for. They do have the cheeky settle. I'm really happy that they had that actually. Oh, really happy they had that. Come on, Niv-Mizzet. Yes. Yes. We got it. We got the combo, ladies and gentlemen. They got a Lyra. Give me something good. Actually, it doesn't really matter, right? That's a GG. Do we have enough? We do have enough to kill him. Infinite, baby. Infinite. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm so happy we got it. Alrighty, first and foremost, thank you for watching all the way through the video, or, you know, skipping here to the end. I do want to go ahead and tell y'all the important information because I built it up so big in the beginning that I don't want you to have to watch all the way through the deck tech wrap up, or, well, the second version of the deck or the first version of the deck, however you want to look at it. Just get the important information, right? So if you enjoyed, like, comment, sub. I did want to, you know, whatever. So the important information is I'll be taking a vacation 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks? I mean, it's like less than a week and a half maybe by the time this video goes up, actually. Maybe exactly a week and a half. Nonetheless, taking a vacation coming in August. I'll be gone for 2 weeks and, you know, touring the US, this kind of stuff with my girlfriend, and it's going to be a fun little vacation, basically. I think a well-deserved one, and we're going to be safe about it. It's just going to be me and her in the car, and, you know, gas pumps you can pump from distance, so don't worry about any of that stuff. The point is, I don't want content to disappear while I'm gone. I don't really even want to skip a beat. I might take 1 or 2 days off, and that's simply because I'm on vacation anyways, and so, you know, if I miss a day of videos, I think that'll be okay. 1 a week at least. But I'm going to take this opportunity to dive into some other cons and other styles of decks, right? So I have a series coming up, a little mini series that I want to, you know, preface, I guess. It's going to be a how to brew and how to build a deck guide, and I'm going to take everybody through the steps and all this and that. So that'll be a little mini series that I'm working on. I have another mini series, or I mean, hopefully it'll be a long running series, but we'll have to see, with other content creators, which I'm super excited for, and I know a lot of you will know the content creators that I'm working with, so I think it should be, you know, good fun for all that. And then aside from that, you know, we'll have our daily videos of jank stuff or competitive stuff or whatever, you know, I have lined up for that. But I want y'all to know that I will be taking a vacation, so if I'm not as active in the comment section, if I'm not as responsive, if a video goes wrong, right, there's not much I can do except for private the video, and then when I get back home, you know, take a look at it, try to rework it, and try to get it back up ASAP. But I will be taking 2 weeks off, so hopefully the channel goes smoothly. But, you know, here's everybody's heads up. I will give y'all more information in a post, so be checking on the community board of the channel, right? And then I'll also be talking about it more in the videos as we get closer and closer to time. So thanks everybody for your time. If you came for that information, thank you. If you came for the second deck, here we are. Or the first deck. This was the first iteration that I made of the deck when simply Jeff or Jeef told me about the deck, right? And I think it's really still an awesome version, if that makes sense. But I wanted to go to Temur because I think that Temur is a little bit more consistent. But for those Izzet lovers, for people that love drawing, you know, the second card draw turn based, you know what I'm saying, the Iron Crag, that Improbable, the Royal Scions, that whole little combo that came out from Throne of Eldraine, this is your deck. So we still have the Niv-Mizzet. We have 4 copies of Curiosity because, again, this is a, you know, 2-card draw sort of deck, whatever. We also still have the double vision because you're casting more spells in this, right? You have dive downs and ops and shocks and thrill possibilities and all that kind of stuff. The place where this deck differs is it doesn't ramp, but it does use Ironcrag Pyromancer, which whenever you draw your second card each turn deals 3 damage to any target. That's nice for if you want to throw Curiosity on that, then, you know, you can at least proc this once on your turn, once on your opponent's turn, and sort of deal a lot of damage, draw a lot of cards situation. Improbable Alliance, whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue fairy. Obviously, you can flood the board with these fairies, just drawing cards on your turn, your opponent's turn. Then you have Gutter Snipe, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Gutter Snipe deals 2 damage to each opponent. So if you want to throw Curiosity onto Gutter Snipe, that's really good as well, because then you can cast an op, Scry, draw, Gutter Snipe shocks, you get to draw again, you know, use a shock, gutter snipe shocks, get to draw again. You see where I'm going with this. This is still a very, very fun and a very, very functional deck. Now we still have winged words in here. We have winged words in here to help you draw cards, because obviously if you're creating all these fairies with improbable launch, you're going to want to be drawing cards off those fairies, right? And not at 6 mana a turn, I'll tell you that much. Not to mention we have Spectral Sailor, which also allows us pay 4 mana, draw a card, right? Really awesome. Dive Down is going to allow you to protect your Niv-Mizzet and your other cards, you know, Gutter Snipe, Ironcrad Pyromancer, or whatever you may have it. Electrostatic Field is kind of like a mini Gutter Snipe, right? It's only 2 mana, but again, throw Curiosity on it and it's just popping your opponents. You're just drawing cards constantly. So we went through Double Vision, all that good stuff. The Royal Scions, right? Draw a card, discard a card. It's great at proccing Improbable Alliance, Ironcrad Pyromancer, Niv-Mizzet, and it's great at getting you through your deck, right? Not to mention, you can give target creature +2/+0 and first strike and trample, meaning you can make your Niv-Mizzet deal 7 damage. It's a great way to finish out a game. And then, of course, if you get to the draw 4 deal damage, you're off to the races. You're laughing to the bank. Whatever catchphrase you want to use there. Now, this deck doesn't use, you know, Lucky Clover or have a sideboard or any of that, but I did feel like it was different enough that I wanted to showcase it as much as the first one, and not so much that I'm like, hey, this is an idea. No, here's a fully fleshed out, is it Infinite Mizzet deck? Which is a really nice name for a video and all that, of course. But thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for sticking around through the important information. Again, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. I know this video was a bit here, there, and everywhere, but I do appreciate I do appreciate the support that everyone brings to the channel. It's really, really awesome, I gotta say. If you want to catch us live, hop over to twitch.tv/DrSpelkin. Toss a follow, Discord down in the description. As always, there's a link. Hope you all have a great night, day, morning, whatever time it may be, wherever you are. As always, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.